Hello guys, this is Anirudh here, and this is your 36th C++ tutorial, and in this tutorial I would like to call it the confusing one. This tutorial is about this. No, it's not a joke really, this pointer. Okay, so let's get to it. It's very confusing. Alert, very confusing. I find it very confusing. I don't know about you, so let's continue on it. This is a pointer that is automatically passed to any member function when it is called. It is a pointer to the object that generates the call. Only member functions are passed this pointer, uh, okay, and a friend does not have a this pointer. Very confusing. In all probability you wouldn't have understood a single thing, and that's okay because I'm here to explain everything. So class inventory, rather useful program, a real world program I think, at least. So I just indent this properly, and yeah, int item rate 20 items will be there, and double cost, that will be the cost, and int on hand, okay, the money which you have, and some public functions, inventory, and I think I got this. Oh, here I wrote intentory. Weird, really. Okay, so what it takes into its parameter is a character pointer. You could think of this as a string, and a double variable and another integer variable, which essentially are these three things. Okay, and thinking about this, I think I made a mistake here. This should have been a character array, which would have suited this more. Yeah, I think so. So string copy. Now I think, yes, I've got it right. String copy item comma I. Okay, and cost equal to C, and on hand equal to O. Okay, so that's the constructor for you. And void show, nothing, does not return any value, just cout item dollar, where's the dollar sign? Yeah, that dollar cost and on hand end the line there. Okay, and that's the function, I think, and I think the class is also finished. So I just create an inventory. This is a very horrible thing. Inventory object, and I pass in these parameters. Wrench, yeah, it looks, you get that in your inventory or something like that. $4.95, and on hand I will have $4. Okay, and that's it. So ob dot, yeah, it's correct, working. That's how it popped up. And return, how do I manage to misspell return in every tutorial? I don't know. So I think there is a problem here. String copy, oh, I forgot to include this. Slash include C string. I think now it should work. Yeah, worked. So it outputs wrench $4.95, and on hand I've got 4. Okay, so in my hand I've got 4 wrenches or something like that. Okay, so rather maybe replicates a real world thing. You may argue against that also. So let me just explain the entire thing to you. So well, this actually in this tutorial I did not teach you about, well, till now I have not used this. Okay, but I will. So let me just explain this to you. It's a very simple thing. This is going to be a long tutorial, so strap in. Char item 20 double cost int on hand, very simple constructor taking all these 3, again very simple string copy, again known. Cout item, very basic. You're essentially, this is everything that we have done before, nothing new. But within well, let me explain how this constructor works. Within the constructor inventory, member functions show, and the member variables item, cost, and on hand are referred to directly. They are called directly ob.show. There we go. This is because a member function can be called only in conjugation with an object. Okay, therefore the compiler knows which object's data is being referred to. Understand the previous part that I just told. Okay, and however, there is an even more subtle explanation. When a member function is called, it is automatically passed a this pointer to the object that invoked the call. That ob.show, this object invoked the call of the member function show. So it is passed a this pointer, you could say, and you could just refer to it as this. I'll show it to you. It's a very simple edit. Thus I'm just going to rewrite some things. It's going to be very simple. So I can write just the keyword this and put an arrow. Okay, this item, and I can put this here as well. This cost, this on hand. Okay, I can even, maybe I think I can replace, yeah, I logically it should work. This item, this cost, this on hand, this everything ob.show. It will do exactly the same thing, don't worry about this. So what this is doing is string copy this item. Okay, this, as I told before, when you are taking a variable item and you are certainly calling it. Okay, okay, so now just let me remind you again what it is. There is a subtle explanation. When a member function is called, it is automatically passed a this pointer to the object that invoked the call. That means you can invoke functions or variables by this. You can just write this and then the arrow and point it to the variable that you want. This is how you can use this. Okay, it's slightly complicated, and try to understand it. It is quite complicated. I'll be doing more tutorials on this later on. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned.